I've always been drawing for as long as I can remember. I think the first memories of me personally is like sitting in a class in a primary school drawing, and would be constantly drawing every day in all my lessons. So, you know, whether it was maths or English, I would be doodling and, you know, drawing. Also, I found it was a good way to kind of get the bullies off your back. If you're good at drawing, you can kind of give them a Spider-Man drawing or, you know, Batman or something. And unfortunately, I suffer from a lot of anxiety. And especially then, I didn't know at the time, but I had Asbergers syndrome, which is a form of autism. I had a massive disconnect between Sikh. I loved Sikhism, but the cultural side was very difficult for me in the Punjabi culture because it's a very loud culture. I was very extremely quiet when I was younger. The Gurdwara used to be like too bustling for me when I was younger. I never understood that people with autism have difficulty with sound and sight. And so I used to try my best not to go. And it got to the point that I stopped going when I was 16. I was old enough. I was like, I'm not going anymore. Just went into a really deep depression. I didn't really know what was wrong with me. I knew I couldn't work with people because I've got a very specific way of thinking and doing things. And so I went for the mental health service. Okay. When I had my counselling, one of the things that was very interesting was that I had a female counsellor. What she did was she said to me, look, you haven't drawn for 12 years, but whenever you talk about art, your eyes glow. In December 2013, I did a drawing of Guru Gobind Singh Ji, and I did it, and I was like, I want to give it to the Gurdwara as a kind of like a gift, and that for a new kind of life. And so once I'd done that, I showed my mum as a surprise. And it was the first time I saw her eyes light up, and she was looking at the drawing really thoroughly, and she could appreciate the detail. And so my mum shook into the chords. She was like, oh, we'll go to the Gurdwara together. And so we went together to the Gurdwara, which is something I hadn't done for a long time. And so we gave it as a gift to my local Gurdwara in Layton. And that was the breakthrough. Once I saw that my mum could see the artwork and how much she loved it, I was like, all right, I'm just going to go full force now. And I wanted a different take, so I said to my mum, I don't want to do the exact same thing that everybody else does when they're doing fateh in the air. Is it okay if I do something that's more of an emotional connection between the brothers? So I said, is it okay if they're cuddling? She said, yeah. And I was glad she said that, because some people still say, oh, we shouldn't show them cuddling and stuff. And so when I did that, I also did a different kind of perspective of not having any of the faces of the Mughals. I wanted to show just them. I then decided to do a Sikh exhibition, art exhibition. It was pretty much, to be honest, the Sikh art exhibition was actually an exhibition for my mum. Then we had Mata Gujisa and chote Sahibzaday in the Thanda board. Once again, I did it differently. I made them look cold, which was freezing, so they're hugging Mata Gujri. And the most important one for me, that really kind of connected, was Guru Gobind Singh Ji and Baba Ajit Singh. When he's holding him as a baby, I said to my mum, I want to do something completely different. I want to show the intimate portrayal, not literally of the Guru and Baba Ajit Singh, but father and his son. That was the one that really kind of like made me feel like, all right, I'm back. And that was by my 20th drawing. And then I felt like a Sikh. Yeah, I mean, it's very strange because I remember 5 years ago I was saying to myself, how can I get myself ingratiated with the Sikh community? Because I really wanted to be part of the Sikh community, I really did. But then when the artwork came, I was like, oh, this is a perfect opportunity for me to just really go in there and say, look, this is what I can do. I went from 0 to 100. I was like, all right, you know, it's like, did nothing. And all of a sudden, I'm accepted in the Sikh community and I'm kind of being celebrated, which feels incredible. I mean, I know for myself, I'll get more mainstream success, but I'll never feel happy unless my Sikh community has embraced me and can kind of respect what I do. Yeah, so I've taken a bit of a break from Sikhi artwork, not because I don't love it, it's my favourite artwork, but I spent 2 years concentrating on that in a way to win over the Sikh community and win over my family and everybody, and so I think I've done a good job on that so far. I'm going more to mainstream artwork for a bit, and that's to highlight social causes, which actually is in line with Sikhi as well anyway. I'm a staunch kind of vegetarian. I was a vegan as well. I do a lot of animal cruelty artwork, which I think is very interlinked with Sikhi as well. Social causes such as highlighting depression and autism and stuff like that through my artwork. I'm really grateful to the Sikh community kind of supporting me, watching me through my journey. And I want to say a massive thanks to my mum, Sikinder Kaur. Without her, there's no way I could have done what I'm doing and where I'm at the moment. She's the most inspirational person in my life and definitely the bedrock of my Sikhi artwork. And with that, I'd like to say, Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ka Fateh.